So going to do a quick video today. Just finished treating for mites in, let's see here, 5 of my 7 right now. So basically this whole row. Today, threw some mite treatment into 4 and 5 because I missed them last time. But I got the other 5, well, my first split, the original 3, and then number 7 way over there. So got that done. It was a 16-day treatment designed for 2 weeks. Just throw 2 strips in there, leave them, and then go about your way. It's pretty caustic stuff. That's probably why the bees are all super angry right now. And now I got 4 and 5 just started their treatment today. So definitely gets the bees a little wound up. They're definitely a little more upset that with the rain today, but gotta get it done before the winter weather starts rolling in. So so one thing, don't really have to start doing any winterizing right now. It's mid 70s for the highs these days, and should be that way for the next few weeks. So I don't need to worry about wrapping or anything like that. I will here probably in the near future start looking at winter feeding and then moisture prevention. That'll be the big key because this area of the country, or specifically my land, super wet. So but more to follow on that. All right, so like I mentioned earlier, maybe if I kept in the video, what I'm going to do with my 2 splits is combine them into one hive. So this is basically my first split here, 6, is doing really well. You know, queen's laying. We got new bees. The population looks pretty good. I have no issues. I know they would survive the winter, especially with my plan to keep feeding them. So they're not really the concern. The concern is my most recent hive or split, split 7. So I want that to survive, or at least keep some semblance of it. So what I'm going to do is combine the 2 hives. So I looked up, I know there's a couple methods of doing this with kind of how I operate around this. My stuff is probably the best option for me is the one I'm going to do, which really just involves kind of a slow introduction of one hive to the other. So pop the inner cover off. Yeah, they're kind of angry. Keep as many in there as I can. Get this guy cleared off because I'm not going to use him anymore. Get these guys down in there. Alright. So top them off with food so they're good to go. And what all we're really going to do, throw a little newspaper over top. And then I'll poke a few holes in the newspaper. And then stick the other brood box on top. I'm going to use one little guy. Alright, so what I'm going to do, ideally, or what I probably should do, is tape, but got some rain coming, and I don't want it to fall apart 6 hours from now. So I'm going to throw a couple staples, which is probably going to lead to a sting. Maybe not. But this will definitely stay in place. And I'm not smashing any bees. I'm going right into the corners. That should be all it needs right there, right? And then I'll come in here, again, hopefully without murdering any bees. Not my goal in life. Now, again, I've never done this before, but looking up the kind of research, what they'll do is this will allow kind of the pheromones from each hive to really mix, so they don't immediately launch into a civil war and kill each other. So some of those bees from both hives, or ideally most of the bees from both hives, survive, and then become one hive. Now I know there's a queen here. I don't know if there's an active queen in that split, because I have not seen eggs. I haven't seen young bees over there. And the brood I've put over there, I have seen some queen cups 2 weeks ago, but I have not been in there since I did the Varroa treatment to see if there actually was a queen. So, which would make it maybe a little easier because then there would not have to be any queen battles. But irregardless, even if there was a queen over there, basically the strongest one would kill the weaker one. So you'd end up with the best queen, as it should be, and we go from there. So that's it for this one. So I'm going to go grab the box from split 7 and throw it right on top. All right. So this guy's going to go right on top there. Try to line them up as best I can. And that's pretty much it. So the hive up top, again, not overly populated. I'm going to go over there and see if I can get those guys to come back. What I'll probably end up doing is placing the bottom board and screen I have over there right behind the hive so they stay close. Because I can see there's still some bees flopping around over there because they're probably confused. They don't know what's going on. So yeah, yellow jackets. Bye-bye. All right, so I should be able to just walk away from this, and they kind of integrate. What they'll do is they'll chew through the paper here and kind of integrate each other. And the population, I know you couldn't tell, ton of bees down here, not a lot of bees up here. So at the very least, what I'm doing is I'm giving this hive, you know, my first split, some drawn out comb, some honey, and then a feeder as well. So they've at least got the resources to stay nice and strong. Yeah, and you can probably tell, and you might not be able to see, but there's a ton of bees flying around as they're kind of confused what happened to their hive. So ideally they can smell it, come back over, and get back to their hive, but we'll see. And I don't know if it has any impact whatsoever, but I'm going to leave the cover, the bottom board, and the little stand that was on here. Just maybe it'll help the bees find hive 13 now.